Good morning. Today we're talking about calculating the actual area from a scale drawing. Now, I can start explaining it like this. Say you've got a smiley face. You're starting with this smiley face right here. And you'd like to make a bigger smiley face that looks exactly the same. You're going to have to extend both the width and the length of it in order to get the same smiley face. Because if I just take it one way, I'm going to end up with something that looks like this. And if I just take it the other way, I'm going to end up with something that looks like this. Okay, so in order to get my smiley face all the way bigger, I've got to take the whole thing and make it both bigger on the length and the width, both ways here. Okay, that's in essence what we're talking about when we talk about area here. So, getting rid of this is just our example here. We've got a problem here that deals with scale on a map. Okay, it tells us that the scale on a map is 1 inch equals 4 feet. The map shows a garden. On the map, the area of the garden is 8 square inches. We want to find the actual area of the garden. So we're starting in the same place that we started yesterday, looking at the map length in comparison with the actual length. All right, so if we're looking at this, we've got our map length was 1 inch and our actual length was 4 feet. Now we know the area with this stuff, you have to square it. So we're going to square both of these in order to get an area for this part right here. So 1 squared inches is going to be similar to 4 squared feet. And I guess we have to square both the feet too. It's a little weird, but we get there. All right, so if I've got 1 times 1, that's going to be just 1 inch. And on the other side, 4 times 4 is going to be 16 feet. So this is where we get this. All right, now that we have this, we know that the other piece of information inside of our problem was 8 square inches. So, like we did yesterday, we will turn this comparison into a fraction. And set it into a proportion where it is equal to the ratio of 8 square inches. Oops, that should be 6 feet. And we don't know how many feet this is going to be, so we're going to use our x. All right, now from here it's just basic proportion solving. We've got our cross multiplication. So 1 times x is just going to be x, and 8 times 16 is going to be, I'm going to use my nifty calculator here. $128. All right. If I go back, I know that x represented feet squared, so that's what I'm going to add here, feet squared. When I put this all together, what I want to say is the actual area of the garden is 128 square feet. So that's my final answer. All right. And putting feet in that squared sign is a perfect way to say squared feet. It works. All right. If you have any questions, make sure you ask the teacher around you.